What it do, family? It's your girl Toot Night. I'm back with another video. Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all the long way. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Before we hop into this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's all you got to do to support the channel. And please watch those ads. Now we about to hop right into this video. Terrion Thomas, aka Mr. Prada, he's a huge TikTok influencer. And the more this story unfolds, the crazier it get. Now, leading up to the months of this incident, a lot of people were starting to notice a lot of changes that was going on with him. More emotional than anything. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody could see that something was starting to bother him.
I would just say I've never met anybody that was more crazy than me. People problem these days, they be playing like they got issues. I really got issues.
Now, people really started to get a little bit concerned when he did something very drastic. He took to his TikTok and I mean, he just cut all his hair off. But in the manner that he did it, it was kind of disturbing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all take a look at the clip and then y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments.
It was almost perfect, but now I have to start over.
The more I started getting into the story, the sadder I became, because a person can be in a room full of people sometimes and not feel seen. And that's how I feel sometimes when it comes down to like celebrities and influencers. They can have millions of supporters but be hurting the most. And then we be seeing them smiling and we think everything is cool, and it don't be sometimes.
Don't do anything drastic unless you want to look like this.
Life is a prison. Get me the out. Like, I just woke up yesterday. I looked at the ceiling. I said, "Ah!"
I got bipolar. I'm bipolar. Yeah. Y'all never seen anybody that's bipolar before? See, I was trying to hide it, but it just slipped out.
Now, this TikTok was getting a lot of viral attention because on here, he was saying that he was going to be practicing for his mug shot. And I'm going to be honest, man, that wouldn't age well at all. You did.
Terrion Thomas faces criminal damage to property, resisting an officer, and unauthorized use of a vehicle. Baton Rouge police say he is a suspect in the killing of a well-known Baton Rouge therapist, William Nick Abraham. Tangipahoa Parish deputies say a passerby found Abraham's body in a ditch on the side of the highway near Fluker. The coroner says Abraham died by blunt force trauma to the head and neck. Officers say Thomas was seen driving his stolen car. Abraham was a regular on a Baton Rouge television show going by the name Dr. Nick. His friends remember him fondly.
You know, somebody's magical when you immediately say, I want to have him back. And we started having him on once a month for a mental health segment. He just has this magnetism and charisma and light to the world that everyone gravitated toward.
Abraham was once a priest, a musician, and an author.
Now, they are saying that William Abraham's arrest does not have anything to do with Mr. Prada. A lot of people was thinking that Mr. Prada was a victim of Nick Abraham. However, it has come out that he has never at least been associated with his prior conviction. Now, a lot of people were saying this man was a good man and all of that, but fuck all of that. You know what I mean? He did have some situations happen before.
A Baton Rouge therapist is under investigation after a woman reported that he allegedly touched her grandson inappropriately. She says it happened back in February. According to police reports, the boy was so upset after the session, he said he never wanted to see the therapist, 60-year-old William Abraham, again. Authorities say the boy allegedly told his new therapist about the accusations. Abraham was arrested and charged with molestation of a juvenile. His bond is set at $25,000.
As I was saying earlier, Abraham's attorney said that Mr. Prada was not part of the doctor's 2015 arrest. He said that this is not the same person who accused the doctor of molestation in 2015. Now, I'm gonna be real. I don't give a fuck who accused you. You got a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it might not have nothing to do with Mr. Prada, but something is wrong with you, Doc. And you got so many people trying to give you accolades and stuff like this. You was accused. Something just ain't smelling right. You feel what I mean? It said the 69-year-old Baton Rouge mental health therapist and former priest, he got too many jobs to where he can be around children. I don't like that. That's like a red flag. Was found beaten to death on Sunday. You know what I mean? And that is when the department issued a warrant for the arrest of Mr. Prada. You know what I mean? And so many things started to unfold after that. I'm gonna be real. I don't think that everybody got to be vigilantes and take the law in their own hands. But people like him, I can't stand. You feel me? Because you be around here smiling and shit, acting like everything is cool and it's not. You feel what I'm saying? Defense attorney Jared Ambu represented Abraham in 2015 and said the alleged victim from that case was not Mr. Prada. It is unequivocally not him. When he was arrested 9 years ago, Abraham was booked into an East Baton Rouge parish prison, where he was later released after posting a $25,000 bond. Now, this is where it's getting crazy. Even though that there was probable cause for an arrest, the office tried to say that after inculpatory statements, you know what I'm saying, and the best interest of the child, they did not find sufficient evidence to press charges. So in other words, everything was thrown out and he lived to assault children another day. And it's sickening to me, the way that the judicial system is set up. You feel what I mean? Now, the reason why people got hot on Mr. Prada's trail is because he was seen fleeing scenes in the dude's car. You feel me? And I'm going to show you guys a clip in a minute where he pretty much went through a whole parking lot and hopped out. You feel what I'm saying? He was gone. Let's look. Whoever was recording this had one job to do, bro. You are inside. You had no reason to be all scared and carrying on. You feel what I mean? I hate, like, if you're going to take on the responsibility to film, at least film right. The way that I had to edit this clip, man, for y'all to be able to see things, shit was all upside down and some more shit. Now, they say he had left the mall. He had came through this whole cut right here, bro. And then as you can see him down there that he had hopped out. This right here is Abraham's car. And as you can see, it was completely totaled after he went through the whole complex. It was saying that a family member later came and picked up Mr. Prada, but at that particular time, the family member did not know what had happened. Now, they're saying Mr. Prada and this dude met on Tinder. I don't know how true that is, but I am trying to figure out how they would have been able to be in the same space. It just don't make any sense.
9:56 your time.
You just got this alert on your phone. This morning, some breaking new details in the case of slain Baton Rouge therapist Dr. Nick Abraham.
Well, Georgia Peck actually just reviewed the arrest warrant for this person of interest in this case. Georgia, we've heard there's now an upgraded charge to this.
Yeah, guys, Mr. Prada, whose legal name is Terrion Thomas, is now charged with second-degree murder and obstruction of justice. Thomas is currently jailed in Dallas, Texas, after U.S. Marshals picked him up there on Tuesday on a warrant out of Baton Rouge. That's after he allegedly crashed the doctor's car and then took off on foot. According to the warrant just released by the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Department, Dr. Nick Abraham, the well-known Baton Rouge mental health therapist and former priest, is seen on surveillance video going into Mr. Prada's apartment in Baton Rouge on Saturday. Witnesses tell deputies they later saw Mr. Prada dragging something out of the apartment wrapped in a tarp. A search of the apartment turned up a large amount of blood and signs that a violent physical altercation had happened there. That's according to the warrant. Abraham's body was found Sunday on a roadside in Tangipahoa Parish. The warrant says blood samples taken from the apartment match that of Dr. Abraham.
This is one of those stories that is being talked about. It's not just Baton Rouge or South Louisiana or the state. There's a lot of attention to this being paid from coast to coast, simply because of the possible connections here.
My biggest question is, why was the therapist at his house? Something happened. Something triggered Mr. Prada. Something went wrong, and I'm pretty sure that we will see later on. I will make sure that I keep you guys updated. Meet me in the comments, and until next video, I'm gonna catch y'all.
I would just say I've never met anybody that was more crazy than me.